I'm not going back to you. I'm a big dude, man. 2.0 stuff. All right, say, let's go with y'all though. It's your boy Loso 2.0, the business prophet himself, and I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. Today we're gonna talk about this time where I felt like less of a man. So, Kevin Hart said one thing that actually kind of resonated with me for a while. Right? He was saying like, women and babies are the only thing that are loved unconditionally. Um, a man is only loved by what they do. And I want to start by saying he's completely right. And you want to know something? I'm okay with it being that way. Reason being, what's the alternative for us to just sit around and do nothing all day? You know what I mean? Like, what's the alternative for us not doing anything? I mean, of course, I wouldn't want my woman to have to lift a finger. I wouldn't want a child to have to actually do anything or deal with any type of hardships either. Personally, that's just me speaking as a man. That might not be your men, and if it ain't, be honest with you, it's a problem. Um, and I just want to start with me. Like, as personally, I'm always trying to prove myself. My mentor, my seafood Dan Lok, would always say that how you do one thing is how you do anything, and it's right. With whether it's basketball, whether it's fighting right now as I'm doing boxing, whether it's my copywriting or whatever, even at my job. Yeah, I mean, I always try to outperform everyone. I'm always trying to prove myself. The boxing thing, I mean, I just started yesterday. Boy, I tell you, that thing got me sore as a mug, but I'm going to keep pushing it through. Get as much work as I can. Go twice a day if I can. Copywriting, continuously on the hunt for clients, continuously trying to build my knowledge. I'm reading books, copywriting books 5 times. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a little book right here. You know what I mean? This is my second time reading it, taking notes. You know what I mean? When it comes to basketball, I was always constantly in the gym, weightlifting. I'm always lifting. You see the results for me, big guy Los. And when it came to my woman, I was always on it no matter what was going on. You know what I mean? So like before, like the time I felt like less of a man, I just moved to campus for DSU, and I wasn't making any money. My woman was already on campus previously, so she was making money from being an RA, making money from being a tutor and all that stuff like that. She had income coming in. I didn't have anything coming in. And I felt like she was paying for everything. And like, it wasn't like that before. Like my sophomore year, I was working at Journeys. I had bread, you know what I mean? Mom, like I had a car and all stuff like that, and I could support, but there was no way for me to support this time, right? So I was actually starting to get upset about it. And I felt like less of a man. A lot of people would justify what I was saying about what was happening. Like, oh, you just went to school, it's your first semester, this, that, and the third. I even tried to justify it a little bit, but no, I said semester, but no, that's not the way it is. No, this is my, you know what I mean? Like, no, this is my woman. Like, I feel like I should be, as a man, I should be a provider regardless of what's going on. So I got tired of that. So I changed the narrative, you know what I'm saying? But even when I was doing that, but even when all this was happening, I was doing what I can. Mind you, not making no bread. I'm over here building posters for her, trying to go to Dollar Tree, build posters for her, wash the dishes for her, clean the room, rub her feet. You know what I mean? Stuff like that to just try to do as much as I can, even though I couldn't do anything like financially. But money doesn't change people. Like I said, it just makes you more of who you are. So now that I'm, I got a job. You know what I mean? I did the RA thing. That still wasn't making enough money. Did the internship. Started making 800 every 2 weeks. Started buying everything she wanted. Hair done, nails, all that stuff. I don't care. Like, make sure she was taken care of. Because she was working as the RA only in the summer. But she wasn't making as much money as I was. I don't care. I was taking care of her. I don't care about that. Even now, we probably make about the same amount. Even when I'm working, we're both working just like our jobs, stuff like that. Just regular full-time jobs. I'm still giving her money. We're trying to take care of her because you know what? My money's her money. Her money's her money. I don't care if you don't. You might not look at it like that. You might look at it as a sucker. This is what it is. It's my wife. I'm gonna take care of her. I'm gonna treat my woman like a queen. Um, but that's why I got a job. You know what I mean? Then I start learning the skill and I learned copywriting and all stuff like that. I'm trying to keep doing that. It's all about keep building. You know what I mean? It's all about building at the end of the day, and I'm not satisfied. Even now, like I said, I'm not satisfied. Like, all right, yeah, I'm now making an income. I'm grateful for what I am because I have money coming in now, so I can now treat her and do the stuff like that. Because I can do the financial things. Before that, I wasn't doing, but I always was a thoughtful person. But um, now I can use that to learn my skill. You know, keep building myself up and just keep building us. Because at the end of the day, if I'm growing, we're growing together collectively. Because that's what it's all about. That's why I say treat your woman like a queen, man. She would love you for it. The thing is this, she'll love you for it, and wonder why she'll love you for it, because it's like, all right, not saying that's the reason you should do it, because think about it with men, right? If you're an athlete, if you're speaking an athlete's perspective, you put in work to be good at a sport, even if you don't get nothing in return. A lot of y'all still hoop. A lot of old heads, some of the people that follow me, it's like that. Y'all still hooping right now in y'all 30s, 40s, knowing y'all not going pro, but y'all still do it. Even though y'all know you're not getting nothing out of it, but you do get something out of it. You start to get in shape and all stuff like that. But you don't do it for that reason. You do it because you love it. So it should be the same way with your woman. You shouldn't have to be asked to do anything. You should be just putting in work, doing stuff that you want to do for her, treating her right because you want to do it. And then you will get stuff out of it because she will love you for it. And let me tell you something. If she's loving you for it, like my woman, literally appreciative of me. You know what I mean? When I be putting in stuff, before I used to feel like I would always try to ask her. I was more worried about her appreciating me rather than me putting in the work without asking. Now I'm putting in the work without asking. She's appreciating me without me asking. You know what it means? It leads to less stress, man. Less arguing. You don't want that headache. A lot of men, they only see the woman as a headache. Oh, she just nagging on this. She just nagging on that. She just nagging on this. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember the last time me and my woman argued. The last time we probably even have a disagreement was over a month ago. Never even turned to a big argument. Before that, probably a couple months. You know what I mean? Like, we don't argue every week. That's not normal. I mean, it's normal to get in disagreements, maybe to get on, but it's like different ways to handle it. My thing is this: if you're getting into big, humongous arguments, then majority of the time, it's you, man. I'm telling you, bro. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Treating like a woman, treating like a queen. And then it makes you time to focus on yourself. If you arguing less and you stress less, like I said, this is more time for me to build my skill. You know, more time for her to build her skills. She continues doing a little hair thing. Let me buy the hair for you so you could do the practicing on your bundles and stuff like that. Let me pay for the hair class for you. You know what I mean? Doing thoughtful things, letting her build up. But at the same time, you feel my king and king out there, you literally are out there doing that stuff, taking care of her, making sure she's straight. And at the end of the day, that's less stress, like I said. So now you get to focus on yourself. So now you could do stuff you want. You might not be all right. You, even if you're a gamer or whatever like that, nowadays you get paid for anything. So you can be streaming yourself playing the game because you know you was taking care of her, doing what you got to do. You gonna do a little part-time job right now. You gonna be a YouTuber or something. You know what I mean? There's some hobby that you want to do that's gonna make you money. Me, I do copywriting, so I got more time to copyright because I take care of my business with my woman, and then it makes you successful. And like I said, when you're successful, the both of you are. Because remember, if I'm growing, we're growing. That's how I think about it is. And like I said, how you do one thing is how you do anything. So if you treat your woman like I can tell a good businessman by how he treats his woman. Be honest with you. Because if you're treating your woman right and you putting in all the effort to treat her right, then you're most likely growing. Then I know you're gonna be going to be, you know what I mean? Like I know you're gonna be doing it to your business because you're gonna treat your business like a baby and nurture it. You know, your woman like a queen. You're gonna nurture her. You know what I mean? It's the same way, bro. I'm telling you, how you do one thing is literally how you do anything, bro. I'm telling you right now. So if you're lazy in one thing, you're gonna be lazy in the other. Like I said, I was competitive with all the other stuff, and I always try to prove myself. And the same thing with my woman, proving herself like it's day one. All right. So that being said, my kings out there, treat your woman like a queen because she is. And you can lose her. And there's another man out there that will do that. 2.0 out.